Plaintiff Karen Bailey is a pure romance consultant who provides women with the tools they need to enhance their sexual lives. Karen hosted a party that the defendant attended, and she claims the defendant wrote her a check for some items she wanted to purchase. But the check bounced, so she's suing for the bounced check and the bank fee. Defendant Devontra Swanigan admits that she attended a party hosted by Karen and that she purchased some items from her. Devontra's countersuing because she claims Karen didn't deliver all of her items.
Start with you.
Sir, I'm a pure romance consultant. I take
You're
pride.
what?
I am a pure romance consultant.
Okay, what is that?
What I do is I empower women. I provide the tools that they need to enrich their sexual lives. I have in-home parties in a private setting with the ladies and their girlfriends.
Is that what that is, ma'am?
Just some of the products, yes, sir.
This ain't no freak show. Who told you to bring all that here? There's no freak tales.
Nothing freaky in there, sir.
That's one of them old freaky producers told you to bring that. Well, I'm gonna find out whoever it was. They got some freaking them. If they gonna have you bring all that stuff, they don't want to see it. I don't want to see that. Oh, nasty producers. Go ahead. Go ahead, ma'am. Go ahead, state your case anyway.
As I said, what I do is I provide
a safe, freak parties. A
safe and fun environment for women to discuss their sexuality among their peers. We play games. I demonstrate products. They're able to ask questions where they might not be able to ask otherwise. I met the defendant on February 28th when I was hosting a party. She seemed to know all about the product when I walked through the door and was setting up.
She already knew?
She already knew about,
totally about
the products that I sold, yes.
What, yours are broken? Are you going to get a new one?
No, this was my second party that I was attending because the first party I didn't have enough money to buy the things I wanted then. Okay.
You say you ran out of money at the first party.
I'll take that too.
You buy them two at a time. I got you, Doc. Go ahead, ma'am.
So, like I said, the defendant, she already knew about what I did and what I sold, and she was a little excited, and of course that made me excited as well. I like for people to
go ahead.
I like for people to show an interest in my product. You know, this is my business, it's what I do. I did the party. While doing the party, she kept pointing out the items that she wanted. Now, when I go out to do a party, I'll sometimes take what I call my little store with me. That means I have some inventory on hand so the ladies can get the products that they purchase right then and there. Most of her products I had at the party, all except for 3. So she took those with her. And I accepted a check from her in good faith.
Check bounce?
I walked into the bank to cash the check, and the lady told me, "I'm sorry, Miss Bailey, this account has been closed for 4 years." When I walked out the bank, I called the defendant. I didn't get an answer. I left her a message. And I told her what was said. I told her that they said that the check was not
what she
any
said?
good.
Them things didn't work, so I ain't paying you nothing.
No, we have never had a conversation.
You give me some background.
Okay, first of all, I don't like it that Miss Bailey is trying to make me out to be a dishonest person.
Okay.
You know, I've worked too hard to try to clean myself up over the years as being a teen mom, and and I got in trouble a couple of times, being hard-headed, not paying attention, wanting to find out things on my own. But when Miss Bailey contacted me, I did talk to her. I was on a long-distance call to Jamaica.
She's not telling the truth, sir.
Told her to call me back. Never got a call back. Next thing I know, I get the summons.
She's not telling the truth. That's not true at all.
So you agree you owe for the check?
I agree. Yes, I owe for the check. All she had to do was call me back.
You keep the items that you purchased?
Yes.
Your Honor, why would I call her back again? When I called her, I called the first time I left a message. I told her there was a problem. I thought we could handle it. I called her later because I did not get a call. And as soon as she answered the phone and I asked for her, she started cursing me out and she hung up and she would not answer the phone again. That is why I followed through with my claim.
She didn't answer the phone. She was busy, ma'am. You took and sold the woman the game.
Well, how's she gonna cuss me out and she wrote me a bad check?
Because you interrupted her. Go ahead. I'm saying she might have been on the other line or something. You
Well,
interrupted her phone call or whatever she might have been doing. Go ahead. Your
No, I was
witness
on an
wanna speak?
international call to Jamaica, and I let her know when she called me, call me back,
We did
and I will
not
talk to you then.
verbally at all.
Your witness want to speak today?
Yes.
State your name.
Hi, my name is Atasha.
Who you want to tell?
Actually, DeVartra attended the party with me. I had invited her, and I was aware that she attended a party the week before. I hate to say it, but we somewhat shared the same interests, and we both had an interest in the party, and I knew that she would be a good candidate to attend. I witnessed her, the check transaction and everything. I witnessed DeVartra getting her items, but she did explain to me that some of the items were missing. I continued to check in with her and ask her, have you received your stuff? You know, out of curiosity.
It's high priority.
Why did I
Go ahead.
her check getting clear?
Yes,
Quiet,
something
ma'am.
like that. And she just informed me, no, she had not received the rest of her items.
All right. And that's your counterclaim, ma'am?
Yes.
We'll grant her judgment and we'll grant your judgment. That's how we'll do that. And that way you all are even. All right? So judgment for the plaintiff, $369. And judgment for the defendant, $78. What does that leave? The
$291.
plaintiff? That leaves you with $291, ma'am. All right? Have a good day.